Okay, guys, welcome back. So I figured out where I was making a mistake. So in terms of executing this command, what I should have done is it's actually isnnap level, and then what you're doing is you're actually assigning. You're gonna have an equal sign and for whatever, and you're gonna have the level. So I have what I've done is actually, you know what, let me just put it back up. Whatever you wanted to perform was I think I said 5. There you go. So now you know that it's doing some work. Level 0 is just general information. Now I'm gathering that information, general information, as well as the statements. So let me. I'm already connected. Let me do this. Exec. You can use exec or execute. Stats pack that snap open command I_snap underscore level equal /5 close it, and then that's it. Again, what I've just done is I gathered my that general information in SQL statement, and let's see if you can actually pull that up. Put that port up. It's been completed. SB report. There you go. So I've taken a snapshot, right? So what I'm looking at now is basically the copy of the report. Again, so if you look at, so what you're doing here is basically what you'll be sort of, okay, it's gonna prompt you and ask you again to ready for the snap. Right? The snap is just this snap, it's the snap ID. So I'm gonna go for 1 and snap go for 23. So I'm gonna be reviewing all of this piece of information, and then enter value for report name. The full report to use this name. Okay, return to continue. So basically, the file that's going to be created for the report is actually going to be this file, SB123. So this is going to be the report file. But if you want to use a different file name, again, you can just title it. So I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna call this one 12C underscore snap underscore report. And then let me do the same thing on this one. So I'm getting my report is going through right now. So again, what I need to get is to this part. There you go, begin snap. I'm gonna put in 1. I'm gonna put in 13 for the end snap. And smooth shutdown between. Okay, apparently, if you look at what happened here, right? So I have snapshot 1 to snapshot 13, and I have so many snapshots that I'm missing in between. So apparently, local software does not like that. So what I'll do is I'm gonna log back in, and I'm gonna see if I can. Again, I have to connect this. I have to connect as per stat. Connect per stat. Execute at report. There you go, snap. I'm gonna try 11 13. There you go. So again, this is one of the things that I should have actually captured saw earlier or observed earlier, is that again again SP is just gonna be statistics pack, and then 11 is actually going to be the starting snap ID, and then the underscore is going to be, and then the next value is going to be for the next snap ID. So I'm going to call this one 11G underscore report underscore snap underscore report and underscore 1. Okay, so I have myself a report now. So you might be wondering, okay, where is this file? What are these files being created to? So let me show you guys. Admin. Give me 1 second. Show files. And report 11 G. Let's close now. Report 11 G. Let's go snap. Let's go report. Okay. You know what? What I would do is this file. Actually, no, not just this one. I'll look it up and I'll see what this file is actually located. Because I figured it would be in here, but apparently it's not. Yeah, it's not in here. Yeah, it's not. I can't find it now. So, but what I'll do is I'll upload after I'm done with these lessons. I'm gonna upload a short video on you know on where what the location is for the snapshot reports, and then I'm just gonna link that video to basically my you know to this video, so you know exactly this one goes with this one. Okay, let me go back to my presentation. Okay, in terms of so now we've gone over the StatsPack utility, and you know you're able to create snapshots for your database. So what we're going to cover now is we're going to cover the SQL Tuning Advisor. So basically they are a sort of of tuning of advisors inside of Oracle that basically you'll be able to rely on to set the appropriate the parameters for performance. It's gonna give you an estimate of, let's say it's gonna tell you, okay, if you have this much memory, you're using this much memory, you're gonna have this much performance. You're gonna it's gonna try to guide you into basically just having the right configuration for the right setting for your configuration. Right setting of configuration, I mean. So okay, so so basically it's gonna be three advisors that I'll be focusing on today. It's gonna be the Java Pool Advisor, the Shared Pool Advisor, and it's also gonna be the I think it's the database cache buffer advisor. So, and there's gonna be one, the PGA, 2, 3, 4, and again, the two most important ones are going to be the database buffer cache, because this is where the transaction is being written to, and the share pool, because again this is where a lot of the storage takes place. As you can see, you have the library cache, that dedicated cache, and user global area. So basically this is where again all the queries that have been issued in the system, actually all the execution plans are actually all stored in this area. So you definitely want to have make sort of optimize the reading for this area, and then again that's gonna improve the overall performance of your database. So the first advisor that I'll be focused on is the Java Pool Advisor. So basically, what it contains is it contains some Java codes and scripts, and some parsing for some some Java procedures, and also it can be used to do some import and export, and also again this should not be here, okay, and it's and definitely and also one last thing is that it has it has different um, it has different functions based on your connection. So if you have a shared connection, it's gonna have one function, and if you have a dedicated server connection, it's gonna have a different function. Again, I'm not gonna focus too much on the Java code because again, this is more if you have a Java code that you're working with, and again, if you like what you can do, you can actually just do more of the see exactly what more you can do with this with the Java code. But in terms of all these four advisors that I've already pointed to, the way you definitely want to do this. You want to run this command inside of your inside of Okra software. So you want to type this in. You want to type in show parameter statistics underscore level. Okay, so basically what you're looking for is you have, in terms of what can be used, you have two values that can be used for this parameter, for the statistics level parameter. You can either be typical, or it can be all. Basically what I've done is I have not what I've done, but it's for you to have access to these advisors. It's actually recommended that you have a typical value for this parameter. So since I have it typical, again, what a typical does is it enables all these advisors basically. So if you don't have this the statistics level one enabled, then basically you're not going to have access to the recommendations for the advisors. So again, let me just make sure on this one, show parameter statistics underscore level. Okay, there you go. So they're both typical, so that's fine. So let me move to the next. Again, so in terms of what these advisors are, right? So first thing I'm going to focus on is the shell. The second thing I'm going to focus on, I've already talked about the Java pool, and basically what the Java tool you use. I'm going to focus on the shell pool now. So basically, what a shell pool is, basically what it does, it keeps records of all SQL statements that have been executed inside of Okra software. It also stores the parsing for those statements, and it also stores the execution plans. So basically, it's a very it's an environment that's commonly being sort of looked for, being sought after. Reason why, again, it has all these pieces of information that can make the process go more efficient. So basically, and the next component of the shell code is actually the dictionary cache. Basically, it contains information on the information integrity, table definition, data information, and also other metadata. And then, so also in terms of the shell code, what it does is it stores session information for so systems with SQLnet version 2. I'm not familiar with that, but again, that's something you can definitely do some research on. And also, this is very important. It actually contains a number of areas. It contains the shared SQL area that stores execution plans for reads, as I've just told you guys. It also contains the private SQL area. This is basically just makes the that's a unique space for a user. It also stores the PL/SQL area, which is, again, it stores the path and execution for your PL/SQL programs. And then this can be used by different users on the system, and also it stores control structures. Again, that's just information on logs. So this is a really very important component in terms of the operation side of the software. So you definitely want to have the right parameter set up for this for this for the shell pool. And the next one I'm going to focus on is the database buffer cache. Again, it's really simple. It's very straightforward. The information that you write, a copy of that is going to be held inside of the it's going to be held inside of the database buffer cache, and then it's going to be transferred to data file for storage. Basically, again, the buffer cache is just holding different database blocks. Again, I've already covered what database buffer cache is, so basically it's very straightforward. So in terms of the actual advisors, so there are four. I've covered four components. So I'm gonna go. So definitely you have four tuning advisors, and basically you'll be relying on four dynamic performance views for your recommendations. The first one is the V shared pool device. Next is V PGA target device. Third is V DB cache device. And the last one is V Java pool device. And that's if you're using Java once again. So in terms of again, if you can kind of get a sense of which advisor is for which component. Obviously, it's a shell pool, PGA, database buffer cache. And okay, so what I'll actually do now is I'm going to take you guys through each advisor, and I want to show you how to basically just do the setting for do the setting for like the for the different for the recommendation that Oracle has given you. So first thing I do is I'm going to focus on the shell pool advice first. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to type this in. I'm going to do a describe. Again, I don't know what the structure for this performance review is, so I'm going to do a describe V shared _pool _advice. So basically, after I run this command, basically I'm able to see what the structure is for this performance view table. So what I'll do now is I'm gonna look at, I think it's 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna look at 3 columns that will help me have the right setting for my for my shell pool. So I'm gonna issue this command. Select. I'm gonna look up, the first one is gonna be shared pool, shared _pool _size _ for estimate, and then shared _pool _size _ factor. The next one is going to be estimate _LC _time _save from V shared _pool _advice. Okay. So let's see what this is saying. So if you look at these the different readings, right? So these are the 2 columns you actually want to focus on. This one, shell pool estimate, and then this one, how much time will be saved. So obviously, the less shell pool size you have, also again you also have a lower value for the time saved. But this is very important. When you get to this point, you in terms of doing database administration, you always want to figure out which value is best for my environment. So when you get to this point, when you get to 360 again. This is in megabytes. So when you get to 368 megabytes, and you get to 59,465, that's how much time you save. If you notice, everything else, every other value are the same. Like they're all the same. So basically, what he's telling you is that, you know, even if you go, even if you want to go with, having more than 368 megabytes, going to 752, then you will still have the same amount of saving, which basically does not, what's the point of doing that? You want to get to the point where basically you're having just enough space, and you're saving just enough amount of time. You definitely don't want to, just put put in a size for your share pool just for the sake of it. You want to, there's a reason why you do it. You want to have optimal performance. So what you do after that is, once you figure out, this is the share pool, this is what my share pool size should be. What you can do is you can issue this command: show parameter share underscore pool underscore size. So currently the share pool size is 0. Again, I think the reason why for this one is 0 is because I have it should all be part of AMM, but let me just make sure. Yeah, it should all be part of AMM. But what I'll do now is, just for the sake of taking you guys through what I'm doing, I'm gonna issue a command: alter session set shared underscore pool underscore size equals to, again, we looked at what was recommended earlier from Oko, and then 59,465 is the saving for 368 megabytes. So I'm gonna set the share pool size to 368 megabytes. Okay, apparently you cannot. It has to be set. It has to be set as a system. So you have in terms of setting your parameters, you can actually set some of them in system. You can set some in system only. Apparently this is one you can only set in system. And you can also set it's either session in system or system. So this one is a system only. So let me do this. System share pool 368. Let me do this scope, and then when you set it for system, always make sure that you set it to scope. This is either going to be scope equals to SP file, or scope equals to memory. Oh man, I do not have it right. So let me do this. Connect. I'm still connected as preset. That's the reason why. Okay, let's do this. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing here. What I do here is I'm just gonna connect sysdba. Okay, let me do this. Select shared underscore pool underscore size underscore 4 estimate shared underscore pool underscore size underscore factor estimate underscore LC underscore time underscore save from V dollar shared underscore pool underscore advice. Again, same thing here. How much am I saving? So when I get to 240 megabytes, what you see is that, basically every other value is the same. So I'm just gonna go with 240 megabytes for this setting. So I'm gonna issue alter system set shared underscore pool underscore size equals to 240 megabytes. Scope equals sp file. Again, once you again, what you just did is when you assign this parameter, again, this is referred to as an initialization parameter. Once you assign this value to this parameter and you assign it to the sp file, what you have to do is, so the sp file is what you use to boot up the Oracle software. So after you do this, you have to basically just restart the Oracle software. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna issue a startup force command. System audit startup force. Again, what startup force is to shut down the board and start up for the for Oracle software. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna take you guys. So this is I've just set up the SharePoint side for my I just set up I just implemented the recommendation for my first for the first advisor. What I'll do next is I'm actually going to do the next one for, I'm also going to do one for the PGA, Arget, and then actually, you know what? I'm not going to do one for PGA because I have automatic memory management configured. I'm going to do one for my, again, if you guys can just get a sense of like what's going on. So the first thing you're doing is you're describing. You do the select. You do a select statement to see the individual values, and then you basically just alter the system to the recommended configuration or to the recommended setting. Okay. What I really want to do is I'm gonna So what I'll do is the PGA and Davis buffer cache are all taken care of because I have automatic AMM enabled, and that's the again, all you have to do with AMM is you just assigning an overall value, and then basically you let the Oracle software do the take care of balancing the different memory needs for those the different components. So what I'll do now is I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do the Java port advice. So let me do this. Again, what I really want to do is you can't. Okay, let me do this. Describe Java _ pool _ advice. Okay, select Java _ pool _ size _for _ estimate Java _ pool _ size _ factor estimate LC _ time _ save from the Java _ pool _ advice. So basically here, like again, since I don't have I'm not using the Java code at all. I don't have any Java code that I'm working with. So basically these values again, estimated save is 0. So this is not useful. Java code is not useful. Then again, as I've already told you, again, if you have some Java code, then you definitely want to make use of the Java pool, and and rely on the advisor to set up a device size for Java pool for your Java pool Java pool memory structure. So let me do this. Okay, and then so what I'll do next is in terms of inside of the Oracle in the Oracle software you have these two components. You have the package and you have procedures. So think of it this way. Okay, inside of a package that's where you store the procedure, right? So you would have the package would be DBMS _ let's say whichever package you have, and then what you would do after that is you would actually put in put in the the package name. No, the procedure name actually. So it's gonna be basically actually let me do this. So first I'm gonna do is I know I've already run this command. So what I do next is I'm actually going to run this one, the PRVT pool.PRV. I need to get to that pad. There you go. PRVT pool.PRV. Okay, PRVT pool, what's going on? Actually, you know what I should have done? Let me do this. DBMS pool. No dropping. Okay, let me do this. Exit. Come on, Oracle, don't do this to me. DBA. This should not be taking this long, by the way. But again, that's probably something that I would have to look into. Okay, DBM school. Okay, so I think if I'm right, if this goes through, there you go. So apparently I just had to exit the Oracle Soft one and log back in. So let me do this. Yeah. Okay. Again, what I'm doing now is I'm just getting my my environment, basically just set up. And then what I do now is I'm connected as sys. So let me do this. I'm going to need to I'm gonna log into HR, which is one of the user that basically you can unlock when you have with your Oracle software. It's part of Oracle software, but you have to unlock and assign a password to be able to use it. So I'm gonna issue the command connect HR. I'm logging in as HR. So what I do now is I'm going to create a package. I'm going to call this package PKG. Create PKG2. I think I've already created package 1, so just be on the safe side. Okay. Yeah, creating package has a really funny script. Create package PKG1 as I don't know PKG. There you go. So yeah, it has a really funny script when you're creating a package. But basically PKG has already been used. So again, I'm just gonna drop this package. Drop package PKG1. Yeah, since I'm just demonstrating you guys how to do it, I don't wanna have like create too many objects and then not know what's inside my Oracle. Inside of my database. So let's do this. PKG number, close it. Okay, package we created. So what I'll do now is, so again, I created this package as HR, right? So let me do this. Connect as sysdba. So what I really want to do is, okay, so I know package the package one belongs to HR. So what I do is, if I'm regularly using this package, for inside of the Oracle software, then what I can do as a DBA is I can just run this command exec evms, and then what this command is going to do is it's going to actually just take the it's going to take the it's going to take that package and then store into memory. So let me see. Create. So the reason why I originally had two windows open is because I want you guys to get a sense of how you can use the same run the same commands through both 11G and 12C. But pretty soon I'm just gonna just start working more on one of the two. So okay, that's been created. Let me do this. Okay. Yeah, these games I'm just gonna focus on. I'm gonna start focusing on 12C in a little bit. Again, the package is a DBMS shared pool package. And then the procedure that's inside of that package is the keep procedure. So what you do is you put in keep, you put in the username period, you put in the package name, which is PKG1, close single quote, close parent. Procedure has been successfully completed, but basically that means that the package has been stored to memory. So from now on, what you'll be doing is, this package can be accessed. It's inside of the software. It can be accessed, much more quicker, as opposed to it, having to basically, sort of upload it every time that you're looking to use it. So what I'll do next is, again, so I'm actually going to stop right here, and then next time I pick up, I'm going to focus on doing some SQL tuning, and I'm just going to go into this, scripts that you know how to optimize your scripts. This is just basically the layout of what the tutorial is going to be about. Thanks a lot for watching.